Back in the car. What is up, guys? In this video, I don't want to talk about a crypto. I want to talk about something that really hits home for me, and that's building good habits. I want to explain to you guys how I am not a perfect person. I know sometimes on this platform, YouTube, we're supposed to be perfect. Everything is supposed to be 100% correct, so on and so forth. So lately, obviously, if you guys have been watching my videos, you notice, despite this, my YouTube channel, I have an actual job. I work a ton. I go to the gym. I have a Twitter. I have a Patreon. I'm extremely busy. And a couple weeks ago, I took a day off work because I was feeling burnt out. I was talking to my Discord members, told them the same thing. I was a little tired. There was, I think, one day where I didn't make a video at all. And then there was a few days where I was just a little burnt out. I was just taking rest. And that falls on me. See, building good habits is so important because the thing is this, it's very easy to fall into bad habits, right? And how it applies to investing is like, let's just say you gambled before. Let's say you're a drinker, you gambled, or you smoked. And you know that when you're around certain people or you're in certain situations, you're more prone to do that, right? And you don't like how you feel. You don't like the actions you take. Maybe you watch all your credit cards go crazy. You freak out. You don't sleep at night, or you don't like how you are as a person when you get drunk, whatever, okay? If you don't work to fix these habits, they're not only going to keep going, they're going to get worse. And this is a thing with me, right? I'm not very good at prioritizing my time management sometimes. I get up, I'm slow moving, I make coffee, but oftentimes I'm rushing. I'm rushing to work. I'm staying up late because I feel like I don't have much time to myself. Sometimes I just feel overwhelmed. But this is a part of being human, right? You learn, you get better. I tell you guys, even when investing, experience comes from making mistakes. If someone were to come on here and say, hey, I have it figured out, 1, 2, 3, and their entire resume is just them making it, they're lying to you guys. Just like social media, right? If any of you guys have Instagram, or you had Facebook, or you see TikToks and you see all these people, they're traveling everywhere, everything is so good, you got to understand this is all a facade. But we're in this fast food, quick fix society, get rich today, be a perfect person, that people often forget that it's normal to be human. It's normal to have some bad habits, but the key focus with these bad habits is moving forward, right? I said in one of my live streams, if you fail, fail forward. Right now, I found myself skipping the gym. I barely went to the gym today. My diet has not been great. I've been eating some junk, which I think is because I've been staying up late. I haven't been sleeping well, and the body's very smart, right? And I know as a person, as a YouTuber, if I'm not in my best shape, and it's not just physically, but if I'm not like taking care of myself, I'm not doing you guys a service, a good service, right? Because if I want to be my best and give my best persona to you, I have to make sure I feel good on the inside and out. And so this applies to you too. If you're feeling like you're down right now, whether it's your investment decisions, your portfolio, or even your personal life, let's just say certain habits, maybe you're a gambler, you drink or you smoke, whatever, just know that it's okay. Like, everyone has their ups and downs. Everyone has their faults. We're not perfect, right? And no one claims to be perfect. Just understand that as long as you're aware of what you're doing and you get better, over time, you're going to make progress. So, it applies to investing. You'd be surprised by how much investing carries over into your everyday life. Everything you do on a day-to-day basis, it defines who you are, right? Your integrity, your inner strength, your emotional control, your logic, how you feel about yourself. It's one thing to put on this facade and say, give yourself an image of what you want people to perceive you as. It's another to truly feel confident in who you are, what you believe in, and really putting your best foot forward. And that's the thing, guys. Right now, I talk to you guys about different crypto picks, different opinions, how I view the market and view certain things. But you gotta, take all this information and make yourself an independent investor. Because if you become financially free in 2 years, it's not going to be because of me. I know some of you look at me and you're like, you're thanking me for certain picks, and that's great. I love it. I always appreciate you guys. But understand, you're putting yourself in this vehicle. Just like right now I'm driving, right? I put the keys in the steering wheel. I'm in control of where this car goes. I'm in control if I get to where I want to be safe. Obviously, if something were to happen, God forbid, it's out of my control. Just like in your portfolio, right? You're in control of what you put your money into. You're in control of what you invest into. But if the CEO gets arrested someday, they get hacked, they get streamed, that's something that's out of your control. But the best thing you can do as a person, as an investor, as a leader, is put yourself in the best position. Get better over time. I know sometimes it looks like I have it all figured out, but I'll be honest, like sometimes I feel like, how the hell am I going to get this done? How am I going to make it to the gym today? How am I going to get to work on time today? What the hell am I going to do? There's times where I had this debate in my head, and, at some point I figure it out, but I don't want you guys to feel like you have to figure it all out now. We're setting ourselves up, but just understand this is a learning game. Like, it takes time. You're not going to just be a newbie investor or be in this market for 2 years and then snap your fingers and be rich overnight. You got to understand, YouTube is like any other social media. You're going to see titles out there. You're going to see people saying, I became a millionaire overnight, whatever. It's all just to draw excitement, to draw FOMO. Right now it seems like we're in this never-ending bear market, but I know right now you guys are enjoying some profits, whether it be in Casper or HBAR or whatever crypto you're currently holding. You see it up. Just understand, like the market, there's ups and downs in life. If you have some habits that are weighing you down right now, whether it's investing or in your personal life, write it down. Write it down on paper, especially if you don't feel good about certain things. Figure out why you don't feel good. Usually your inner conscious can explain to you why you feel a certain way. Like just when you make a decision on something, right? They always say go with your gut. But what does your gut essentially mean? It kind of means like, what do you feel like is the best decision for you? So if right now, personal life, investment, whatever you decide to put this video towards, if you don't feel good on a certain situation or whatever the case may be, figure out why. Figure out why. Don't harp over it. Don't have a restless night. Don't beat yourself up for it. Just figure out why things are the way they are, why you feel the way you do, and then put yourself in a better position the next day. Keep in mind, guys, when we go to sleep and we wake up the next day, it is a blessing. That next day should be an improvement, whether you take baby steps or giant leaps. At the end of the day, we're just trying to be better. We're trying to be better people, better investors, better leaders. I really want to help you guys because this is an emotionally driven market, and I know you guys have families outside of here, you have jobs outside of here like me. We're all trying to make it, this bull cycle, and sometimes it does seem like we need someone that's real talk, real conversations. By the way, if you want to have more conversations like this, or you want to just reach out to me, talk to me, join a like-minded group of investors, feel free to join my Patreon and Discord. I'll leave a link in the pinned comments down below. It would be awesome to see you there. But now I want to hear from you. What are some habits, some bad habits you're working to fix right now? And what have you learned since you've been invested in the crypto market? Drop your comment down below and let me know. If you enjoy this video, please leave a like. Really helps so much. That being said, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.